Welcome to the educational component for AATCC's student competitions. The information in this presentation will help you prepare your entry for the 2020 design or merchandising competition. Think about your favorite textile items. Whether it's clothing, curtains, or car interiors, the best products look good not only when you purchase them, but for many years after as well. Testing is an important tool for ensuring both. Standardized testing means using established test methods that others can also use to verify and compare results. You probably took a standardized test as part of your college application process. You may not have liked taking the test, but think about it from the admissions officer's perspective. It's hard to compare scores for final exams prepared and administered by thousands of different teachers. It's a lot easier to compare scores on a standardized test where everyone answers the same questions, following the same rules. Of course, a great score on one test is not enough to ensure you will succeed in school, and it's not enough to guarantee a fabric will work in your garment. Whether you're an admissions officer, a designer, or a buyer, you need to consider a variety of factors in making your final selection, including standardized test results. Choosing the right tests is important too. A perfect score on a law test won't get you into med school, and a fabric with excellent water repellency probably won't make a very absorbent towel. Testing helps ensure your product will meet customer expectations, avoiding returns and encouraging repeat sales. Quality and timeless style contribute to sustainability by reducing the amount of textiles in landfills and reducing the use of raw materials for new textiles. The theme of this year's AATCC C2C Design and Merchandising Competitions is Everlasting Style. Your challenge is to address timeless work attire in terms of style, sustainability, and quality. What aspects of quality can you test to ensure a long-lasting garment? This tutorial will provide an overview of some of the most common AATCC test methods used for evaluating quality and durability of textiles, so you can choose the ones best suited to your collection. One important consideration is whether your garments will shrink or grow over time. To find out, you can use a test for dimensional changes. First, you need to consider the care instructions. Will it be washed at home or dry cleaned? If you're not sure, you may want to test both to see which works best or to give your consumer additional options. AATCC TM135 and TM150 address home laundering. AATCC TM158 addresses dry cleaning. Will you test each fabric separately or only the finished garment? Testing fabrics allows you to identify and correct problems or make changes before it's too late. Testing finished products lets you see how all the components work together. Seams, interfacing, and other construction details can impact dimensional changes. Testing at both stages gives you the most information, but adds time and cost to the production schedule. AATCC TM135 is used to test fabrics. AATCC TM150 is used for finished garments. AATCC TM158 can be used for either. Size isn't the only thing that can change in laundering or dry cleaning. There are also AATCC test methods for testing fabric smoothness, seam smoothness, and crease retention after laundering. As with dimensional changes, these can be tested separately or as an overall evaluation of the finished garment. Color selection is an important part of the competition criteria, and it's an important aspect of good design and merchandising. To be timeless, your products need to keep their original colors. Colorfastness testing helps ensure that they do. Many things can cause color to fade, change, or bleed. Some of the most common colorfastness tests include laundering, crocking, and perspiration. Select appropriate test methods. Think about all the environments your product will face in production, transportation, storage, and use. Visit the AATCC website for a complete list of AATCC colorfastness test methods. Permanent stains can shorten the life of a garment. If your products will be exposed to substances that may cause stains, you can test for soil release. Fabrics that perform well in AATCC TM130 will come clean after being stained by oils. There are also finishes for antibacterial performance. Reducing bacterial activity can keep garments smelling fresh. This can also mean fewer washes and less wear and tear for an extended life. AATCC TM100 is one way of assessing antibacterial finish performance. Of course, there are many other tests that may also be appropriate for your work attire. Think about the quality aspects that are most important for a timeless garment. There is probably a test method out there to evaluate it. And there are additional considerations for quality of work attire. For example, a suit jacket has multiple components that must all work together. The color of the fabric, thread, and buttons must coordinate. All pieces in the collection should match, even if one is washed or dry cleaned more often than another. The shell, lining, interlining, and interfacing fabrics must be compatible so one doesn't shrink more than the other. For purpose, scope, and principle of these and other AATCC test methods, visit www.aatcc.org/test/methods. For the complete methods, check your classroom or library for the current volume of the AATCC Technical Manual. If you need additional information, AATCC offers a variety of resources online, in publications, through conferences and educational events, and of course through networking and exchange with fellow members.